Oh, hey 105.
Hi. Yeah, it's been a while since we last talked. Hmm. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you this. On that day, whenever you know, to my brother, how did you simply know all that? I know your class. You guys were only built for about 2 years. It's long. I don't have enough train. I don't have another train for like the next day or so. So I'm pretty sure that we got enough time. What about you? Um, fine. Well, it's hard to repeat to the past. Alright, I guess, wait. I do suppose I do need to talk to someone about it. I haven't spoken ever since on that day. What do you mean?
Hi. Hello there. I'm Timothy. And my name's Roger. Welcome to the London and Brighton and South Coast Railway. Actually, welcome to the world. My driver and fireman just called me 105. Really then? Well, we'll think of names later. Just for now, let's get busy. We'll show you the ropes. Hey, careful. Those are coaches, not cattle trucks. Now, come on now, Annie, that ain't even fair. Was it fair for the coaches to be bumped like that? Come on now, Annie, that's not. He's just learning. Well, just remember this, 105. Stay out of my way. Don't listen to him. He's just a big stick in the mud. Well, he is right, though. No, he's not. All you just need is just like a few more practices. And then you'll be a really useful engine. Like us. Yeah, but you guys have more personalities than I do. Roger, you're stronger and faster than all of us. Timothy, you are like one of the smartest engines in the world. And I'm just a nothing. Oh, don't say that. Don't just. Please do not end up like those people. Please. The people that thinks that they are just a nothing to the world and just simply injure themselves. I didn't say I was gonna injure myself. I said they were right. I am a big nothing. Well, still, let our words come into your mind. Because remember this, we are always gonna be on your side. And that is a promise. You guys will promise that you guys will always be there? Always. Timothy, what are you doing? The points. I cannot go over them. Why? Because they're trapping us.
Tell me something, kid. Have you ever danced with the devil with a panel in your life?
Roger! It's okay. Just go. Go, guys. Go. Roger. There's nothing we can do for him now. Let's go. Roger. No. Boys, nuke him.
Adios, boss. Aha! Here's a good way to hide. We'll stay here until further notice.
Timothy, what are you doing? I'm working on something, 105. I'm working on this thing that I call a cape. It's a big rag, but it helps you a lot. What's it supposed to do? It's supposed to give you, like, you know how is Roger always so, stronger and faster than the both of us? Yes. Well, that's what this cape is for. This cape is for to be stronger and faster than Roger ever was. Heck, it gives you superpowers, super strength, super speed, and let's just say it's able to fly. You know how I am a genius after all. Yeah, I do know. Once this cape is complete, all I just need now is just, well, some rocks, special kind of rocks. Once this cape is complete, we'll have Britain again. We'll have everything again. Even Roger again? Maybe. If I'm smart enough to do that. I am. I know how to bring him back to life. But I just do not know how to make it. I'll be right back, 105. I'm gonna go check on the outside.
So you guys know what train that you guys are supposed to take. Yeah, but the only problem is, what train is it? How many times do we have to go over this? It's a train that's supposed to head down to the Britain Harbor for those two E2 class tank engines. Why do we want them again? Yeah. Well, we want the extension of all these humanity of steam engines. Just whatever you do, make sure that both of them are both scrapped. Make sure they do not go to the island of Sordor. What's the island of Sordor? Ugh. The island of Sordor is a railway where the steam engines are kept in service. You know that in our present. Oh. Remember, Britain Harbor, what the train is for is to search for those last two E2 class tank engines. And just you guys know what you guys are supposed to do now. I think we do. Yeah. What did we say? What did I just say? Sodor. I think that's the railway where this 105 needs to go. I must tell him at once. 105. I got some good news and I got some bad news. Huh? Help! Timothy, no! You'll kill us all!
I'm gonna send you all to your graves.
That was the last time I ever saw them. The drawbridge I was on was a London drawbridge that head on down to your railway of Sodor. So I got over there, Neil met me, and I met Lady,
and then she brought me over here, and then, well, the rest is history. Then I met you guys, and then yeah. You and I are not alone, Edward. We did not want to kill our brothers, but we had no choice. Just think about that, alright? And besides, would a monster only feel guilt that they killed their own brother? Huh? Would they? No, they won't. So how do you end up in Sodor? Well, my origins was a little bit different. Well, my origins was just, well, I arrived on Sodor just randomly. Like, me and Thomas had this shipment to go down to this railway called Sodor. So we went to Sodor, and then, yeah, that was just it. We were sent it here. There we met was a little saddle tank engine named Colin, and then we met the other engine named Lily, and then we met Adam, and then Neil. Then a month later, that purple tank engine named Lady came, and then Marklin, and then 5 new engines just arrived on Sodor, and those engines were Gordon, Henry, Eagle, Alfred, and Croven. Alfred was a little bit, how should I say this, rude to Henry. He had pride of the LNER. He was an apple green color at first. And then, whenever he had that accident at the docks, he had so much pride that he, well, crashed into the water. And he injured a lot of people. So Sir Thomas had his punishment to be repainted to be blue and taken away the LNER. And he also had a hatred with Henry and Gordon because you know how they do not have LNER on their tenders? Yeah. Well, this was one of them. He thinks that engines that does not have LNER on their tenders are a disgrace. Luckily for me and Thomas, we're not LNER engines, so he does not care about us. But still though. So Gordon decided to get a repaint to be painted blue. Like, here's how his origin went. For the first day, he pulled the express, and he reached up to the limit of 100 miles per hour. And so Strom had decided to keep him, and so making the Northwestern Railways his number 4. Gordon wanted to have a change, so then he got rid of the LNER off his tender, and then got in the number 4, and repainted to be blue. Henry, well, he's a failed examine engine, but he is a hard worker. He is our main freight hauler, but, he's a little bit, under the weather a lot. And so how did I got on this blue coat of paint was that, well, I wasn't really given a reason, to be honest. He just randomly got me this. Like, I asked him one day that could I have a repaint to be painted blue. Then he allowed me, and then he put it at number 2 on my tender. Thomas, he wanted his old color. So, that's the reason why he never did change, is because he wanted his old color. You know, 105, I want to give you a name. Really? Yes. I want you to have my brother's name. Are you sure? Yes. It might be an insult to your brothers. I'm sure he would not mind that one bit. The real him. And besides, the person that you are acting right now is exactly what he did. If you don't want that name, that's fine. It's all up to you. To be honest with you, I actually do like that name. Thomas. Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I kinda like that sound. Same here. Edward, look! The engine's too lazy to head on back to the sheds. Nah, he had a late night express run, so therefore he had to make up the lost time, which means he had to run at night. Well, Edward, Watch this. This was an old trick I used to do to the bigger engines back in Britain. Wake up, lazy bones. Do some hard work for a change. You can't catch me. Ha ha ha. Oh.